Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Konstantin interrupts, Brady is shocked, and Kayla is in denial. According to the Monday, April 8 spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Julie Williams will sabotage Konstantin Meliuni's attempt to turn up the charm and make Maggie Kyriaki's fall even more deeply. Julie will start to question Konstantin's intentions as soon as she sees his cunning side in action, and she will undoubtedly be cautious. Julie might caution Maggie about Konstantin and his intentions after he decides to become less visible. Julie can tell when someone is acting fake, so she might assume Maggie needs to put a bubble wrap around her heart. Konstantin will meet Teresa Donovan in the interim and recognize that this is the ideal chance to Robert Scott Wilson. Teresa might admit that she agreed to take Alex's offer to move back in, but if Konstantin learns that she's back to being a roommate, he won't be happy. According to Day spoilers, Konstantin will exert additional pressure because he requires a fallback strategy to obtain the Kyriakis' fortune. Konstantin believes that Teresa's marriage to Alex is a route to financial success, therefore he will encourage Teresa to rekindle their romance and persuade Alex to pop the question. Alex and Brady Black will then discuss Teresa and their individual ties with her on Monday's DOL episode. According to teasers for Days, Alex might try to find out if Tate Black's, Leo Howard, trauma has made Teresa and Brady closer. Brady may acknowledge it, but he'll probably attempt to persuade Teresa and even himself that their relationship is only platonic. We believe that things will soon get nasty because Brady seems to be secretly falling back in love with Teresa. Steve Johnson, Stephen Nichols, who is located across town, needs to confess something, so he might tell Kayla Johnson that he and John Black are working together to start Clyde Weston's, James Reed, Prison Break. Kayla will subsequently ball her fist and throw it at John's chest as soon as she has further information about his involvement. Kayla might believe that rather than assisting Steve in freeing the dangerous Clyde from Statesville, John ought to have been the voice of reason. But since Steve was only attempting to do all within his power to save Wendy Shin and Trip Johnson, Lucas Adams, John will probably stand up for Steve. John will still be thinking about what happened with Katharina in Greece, therefore he will already be dealing with more serious issues. According to previews for Days, Harris Michaels may confess that living in Bayview gave him a greater sense of peace about being completely deprogrammed when John questions him about it. Will John consent to being committed to Bayview with Marlena Evans, Deidre Hall? John may believe that he requires new treatment because he fears that his training could resurface and influence his behavior in the here and now. Keep checking back for updates on John's tragic storyline as spoilers on Days of Our Lives indicate he will continue to struggle with a lot of difficult emotions. Bill Hayes' tribute, everything we know so far about Doug Williams's Goodbye shows. Spoilers for Days of Our Lives suggest that the show is currently working on a method to pay tribute to actor Bill Hayes. Despite the fact that he passed away in January 2024, his death has not yet been discussed on the daily drama because of the show's filming schedule. It appears that the funeral segments and Doug's passing will be taped very soon, according to some behind-the-scenes news. This is all we currently know about his DOL homage. According to DOL teasers, two significant historical figures will soon arrive in Salem. Stephen Schnetzer, a former employee of soap opera digest Another World, is set to return to his Steve Olson role as Julie Williams, Susan Seaforth Hayes' brother. It appears that Julie will have Steve's support when she needs it most. Furthermore, Deidre Hall just told SOD that actress Gloria Loring is scheduled to return, playing her beloved 1980s character, Liz Chandler. The soap opera's dedication to making this homage as memorable as possible is evident in the number of characters from the distant past that are returning. However, what about Hope Williams Brady, Christian Alfonso, Doug's daughter? Without her, it won't feel like a fitting farewell. Nevertheless, she might have to stay back to keep an eye on them as her husband Beau Brady is unconscious and Sean Douglas Brady, Brandon Beamer, is under treatment. However, if Sean, Hope, and Beau all made a comeback, perhaps with Belle Brady, Martha Madison, Days viewers would be quite excited since it would imply that Beau has finally come to his senses and is moving on. Time will tell. Fans should tune in as the show is probably waiting to reveal the big news to viewers if the Brady quartet does make a comeback. Cute kid reappear, Clyde surfaces. Days of Our Lives spoilers for the week of April 8, 2024 reveal that this week in Salem, there will be appearances by a cunning young actor and a wicked thug. Here's what you should know, DOL fans, to stay informed. Carrie Christopher returns to the role of Thomas DiMera on Friday, April 12. Thomas is the son of Chad DiMera and the late Abigail DiMera. It's a beautiful moment between father and kid, and it will be good to see Chad smiling after berating himself for what happened. Clyde Weston is back like a bad penny on Tuesday, April 9. Except that slimy Clyde is worth less than even a tarnished coin. Fans can expect to see the prisoner in scenes alongside Ava Vitale during his upcoming term. Although Ava has sworn she will never open the bistro again, you know how they say you never say never. In related news, fans were shocked to discover last week that Jada Hunter and Bobby/Everett remain wed. When Jada's boyfriend Rafe Hernandez learned of the circumstances, she attempted to get Beverett to sign divorce papers. He had not signed them, she had. Beverett replied, "No, can't do. I'm not Bobby, and if I sign those papers, I'm committing fraud, or something similar." Is he now considering the repercussions of his actions? He will undoubtedly experience greater anxiety as he continues to practice hypnosis with Dr. Marlena Evans, even though it's a little late for that. Something unsettling from his past might be the key to both his current and future. Is he going to have the guts to keep trying to figure that out? Eric finds Sloane behind on rent after Tate and Holly busted together. According to the Friday, April 5 spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Stephanie Johnson ran into Eric Brady and Sloane Peterson Brady while she and Jude Brady were in the bar. Eric hoped Stephanie found forgiveness for her own sake when she provided updates on the entire Everett Lynch, aka Robert Stein, scandal. "Since you shouldn't condemn someone until you've walked a mile in their shoes," Sloane agreed. On Friday's episode of Days, Everett informed Chad DiMera and Leo Stark at The Spectator about Stephen DiMera's arrest for running Clyde Weston's drugs. Everett questioned whether Chad would force him to conceal Stephen's involvement once more, but Chad insisted on posting the story and expressed regret for having previously covered for Stephen. When Stephanie arrived, she declared that although she would still be a client of The Spectator, she would now primarily be working with Chad. On Friday's DOL show at the Salem Police Department, Jada Hunter. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't miss any updates.